Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another celebrity reading. This time it's on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. An update because it's been a year since my last one, and I'll put a link to it up here. Been getting a lot of requests to see what's going on in their relationship. Will the royals and the queen take them back? Apparently, a couple weeks ago, they secretly visited the queen. So we're just going to go ahead and look at their connection, their relationship, what's going on, maybe get some other tea about some of the other royals. Remember that these readings are all alleged for entertainment purpose only. But first, I have a little surprise for you. Check it out. Today's video is sponsored by Native. Native is a company that makes some of my favorite products, especially their deodorants. Native's plastic-free deodorant now comes in a new and improved package. It's earth-friendly and uses the same formula as a regular deodorant, just much more sustainable packaging. The packaging is made with 90% post-consumer recycled paper, and Native is a proud member of 1% for the Planet, committing 1% of plastic-free deodorant sales to environmental nonprofits. Recyclable packaging and use save 37 grams of plastic with every plastic-free deodorant purchased. Native is committed to sourcing proper for the packaging from responsibly managed forests. The deodorant has familiar and simple ingredients, such as coconut oil and shea butter. It's also lumen-free, paraben-free, and cruelty-free, while being vegan. This tie-dye vanilla cupcake one is my absolute favorite. It smells so good. It smells exactly like a frosted cupcake. I love it. It goes on so smooth and easy. This aloe and green tea one, it smells like fresh. It smells like you just got out of a shower. It's amazing. And this is from their sensitive line. So if you have really hypersensitive skin like me, then you'll love this one. It's made without baking soda and it is vegan. Their new magnesium oxide active and coconut oil based formula is their strongest yet with 72 hours of odor protection. Magnesium oxide is derived from the Dead Sea and is antimicrobial. And for those of you who are sensitive to fragrances, they have an unscented version that is completely unscented. 3 plastic-free deodorants would be $39, but if you use my code Antphrodite at checkout, you'll get these for $26. That's over 33% off. And with my code, you can also get 20% off any body wash or toothpaste. Okay. So, Meghan will be on the left, and Mr. Harry will be on the right. She didn't get what she wanted. So I can tell you that Meghan is definitely feeling right now like she did not get what she wanted. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed. So that's about like bad luck and bad opportunity. So something has fallen apart. Maybe an opportunity fell apart that she had, or it didn't go the way she wanted to, or it's not working out. Maybe like some sort of project is not working, or there's just something that's not happening. Like there's a halt or an issue with a project or something, or an opportunity. She's just not getting what she wanted. I think she thought it would be easier to get what she wanted. Now he showed up as the Tower reverse, which is restructuring from drama. So for him, I see him as trying to put pieces back together that she and him together have helped destroy. So I see him wanting to repair things that have been torn down in his life. I'm probably going to assume that's his family. The moon is upright between the two of them, which is lies, deceit, and deception. So I don't think that they're telling each other the truth. I don't think that from what I'm looking at, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So he's King of Cups reverse. So I think okay, how do I word this? Okay. I think that he feels... So the Empress is reversed, which is mom, okay? And it's reversed, so that would be the Queen. And then the Ace of Wands is the birth of something new, and the King of Cups reversed. I think he misses his mom. I think he misses his family. I think he wants to restructure that. I think that he thought that Meghan would get over it. He was going along with Meghan because he figured, okay, she'll get over it. And when she gets over it, we'll be able to mend the fence. But she's not getting over it because she has no intention of getting over it. She never wanted to be close. She doesn't care. And so he's feeling really guilty. And he's feeling really like, I want to connect with my family again. I want to connect with, his family, whether that be brother, sister, mother, grandma, uncle, whatever. For him, I see that as like, I miss my nurturing figures. I miss my family. I miss the camaraderie. Even though there were issues, I think for him, the grass is always greener on the other side. And so there's a lot of issues with that. There's a lot of like a feeling of emptiness. And I think for him, he thought if he found a relationship, it would heal that wound. So like, for instance, let me break it down simpler. So the King of Cups is him being emotionally avoidant and really emotionally distraught, and feeling empty. And obviously we have the Empress reverse. So once again, translating to a few different things. So it's going to represent the Queen, which is him missing that family unit, but it's also going to represent like his mom, which is obviously, you know, him feeling really upset about that, and feeling like it's empty. And I think he thought that having a child or having a kid or Meghan being a mom would create this dynamic between the two of them that would heal that wound. But I think it's just kind of made it worse. Like, I think he thought like motherhood for Meghan and like, you know, nurturing and being a wife would soften her and make her sort of a nurturing figure for him, and it didn't. And I think that that's really putting a stress on him hardcore, because I just see him as like going through the motions and like wandering through life, and it just seems like she has, I don't think she has any idea, and I don't think she really cares that he's like feeling this way, but he's just like, what did I do? Like, I thought maybe I would feel differently, and I would feel like the love of my mother again through you being a mother, or the love of my mother through through our kids, but it's not really, I don't see that. And it bothers me because the moon is upright, which means they're not telling each other the truth, and they're not. I think that she's being forced to do things that she normally wouldn't do. Like, for instance, her visiting the Queen and stuff like that. Yeah, that's not something she would have done. That's definitely not something she would have done. He forced her to do that. And I think that it has to do with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So I'm wondering if there's financial issues. Oh boy. Is it possible that they're going to break up? I mean, the Three of Swords is a breakup, okay, period, okay? And the Death is a death and a rebirth. The Page of Swords is wanting to fight for something. So for me, there has to have been threats of wanting to break up. There has to have been energy of wanting to break up, and then being like, no, we need to fight for this. We need to fix this. I'm going to be blunt here, and I don't really care if this offends anyone. If the public didn't know about them, he would have broken up with her already. That's it. Like, I think he would have broken up with her. I don't think she really has any idea, because I think he's holding a lot of this in, but I think he would have broken up with her already. I don't think he's happy. I don't see him being happy. Allegedly, for Timbers only, I don't see him being happy. Especially considering it's just like, the Emperor is like dad. Okay, so it's like him becoming a dad, right? And it's also control. And then the Queen of Pentacles is upright with the Ace of Cups. So it's like, I just feel like she was a consistent for him, and he needed something consistent. I mean, if you look at these if you look at the Empress reverse and the King and the Emperor upright, right? It's like mom and dad. So, you know, it's not that she doesn't want to be a mom, or didn't want to be a mom, or didn't want to have kids, or anything like that. It's just literally like with the Empress reverse, it's like her goals are the Queen of Pentacles, status, career, and image. His goals were family, being a dad, you know, fulfilling the role. I mean, I feel like all the trauma with his mom is really what we're looking at here, and like him missing her and feeling like, you know, this isn't what I wanted, this isn't what I thought. Like, the Knight of Swords is reversed, which means he's a fixer, and I think he thought he could fix her. The Strength card is stubbornness, and the Eight of Wands reversed, which means he doesn't have anyone he can go to for help, and so he's kind of given up. He's kind of just like slowly accepting his life. Yeah, he's giving depressed. The King of Swords is upright, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, if it's any consolation, he puts in the bare minimum of effort. He's kind of just like a walking zombie. Like, he definitely puts in the bare minimum of the effort. I am seeing him being passive aggressive, though. The King of Swords and the Five of Cups. He's being passive aggressive. There's some sort of issue with, like, I don't know, I think it's parenting styles that are causing issues, or at least like maybe like the thought of like having kids or having more kids or whatever, but there's some sort of like, There's some sort of issue with how they operate. Also, siblings. Okay, so Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Cups, siblings. Does she have a sibling? Queen of Swords, feminine energy. So does she have a sibling? It could be a sister, or it could be her being the Queen of Swords. But Six of Cups makes you think of siblings, and Five of Swords is pettiness, which is about back and forth. If she doesn't have siblings, then it's a close friend, okay? But I think it's a sibling. Regardless, he is witnessing her behavior with her sibling and thinks that she's fucking crazy for it. There is something with her and a sibling, and I think it's a sister. If it's not a sister, it's a friend. And he thinks she's fucking insane for it because there's pettiness, back and forth, tit for tat, competitiveness. I'm seeing Queen of Swords, which is like bitchy energy. And for him, he's like, I would never do that or go there. I would never be that way. And it triggers him because it makes him think of his own family. It makes him think of his own family, like all the issues they've had. He's like, wow, I left one traumatic family to get into another. Like, this is ridiculous. You're both ridiculous. That's what's turning him off. And the Hierophant is like a commitment to marriage. The Page of Wands is speaking your truth, and the Four of Swords. She's like, well, I need to get the last word. I need to be able to say what I want to say. I want to express myself. And he's just like, but at what cost? You keep wanting to speak your truth. You keep wanting to have this conversation, this argument. All you do is argue. What's the point? Just let it go. She likes to argue. He doesn't. Yep, Ten of Swords is a betrayal. And she's just like, you're not on my side. Why are you not on my side? You're supposed to be on my side. And he's just like, this is ridiculous. She's immature. I mean, I could tell you that. Her energy is immature and childish. I think she's a big baby, and I don't really care if that upsets people. She's a baby, and allegedly for intimate purpose only, she's a baby. The Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is like, if I don't get my way, then I'm going to throw a temper tantrum. Nine of Cups. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care if y'all want to argue with me. The Knight of Cups is like an emotionally immature person. I pull that for a lot of men that are like runners from their problems. I pull that for a lot of men who are like running from being a baby daddy. And in this case, since it's in her energy, that's how she's showcasing as someone who's like going to throw a tantrum when she doesn't get her way. That's it. He does mope when he doesn't get his way, but she throws a tantrum. Like, it's ridiculous. She needs to grow up. She's also way too image conscious, and he is tired of that. The Six of Cups is reversed, the Ten of Cups upright, and the Two of Cups. He's like, why can't the two of us just be together and have a good time? And she's all about like this big production. Like, she wants things bigger than they need to be. Like, she desperately wants things to be bigger than they need to be. And he's just like, what's the point, sis? Like, I don't want that. Like, he wants to like live in the middle of nowhere and have like a farm with a bunch of kids and just live happily ever after. And he thought that she wanted that, but she doesn't want that. She wants the last word. There's an argument about where they're going to live and if they're going to move. I don't know what that means. I don't really keep up with the royals, so sorry if I'm saying some words wrong or some like relationships wrong. I don't know anything about the royals because I genuinely don't care as an American. I'm sorry, no tea, no shade, but I don't. But the Six of Swords is upright, the Queen of Cups is reversed, and the Nine of Swords, which means whatever the case may be when it comes to travel or moving, she's not getting her way. So I don't really know what that means, but she's not going to get her way. Also, I'm not really seeing... Her energy is so faint. It's all his energy. Like, I feel his energy. I don't feel hers, which is weird to me that I don't feel her in this reading that much. She's like barely there, which makes me feel like perhaps she's absent in their relationship, or perhaps they're not seeing each other as much as they need to, or there's a lot of distance between them because she's so far over here and he's right here. Like, I can feel his heart chakra and I can't feel her at all. She's all the way over here. And the Magician is reversed. They're not communicating properly or at all. The Hangman is reversed, and the Seven of Cups. It's like she's just like throwing herself into so many different things. Like, I want to write a book. I want to read this. I want to make a podcast. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. And she's driving everyone around her crazy, and she's demanding all these things. And he's just like, what happened to us? Well, one of them is going to step out on the other one if they don't figure it out quick. So there are two things that are going on here. One of them will step out. I think it would be more of an emotional cheating than anything. And two, if anybody has ever like had like a drinking problem, that might be a thing. Because sometimes the devil card here makes me think of like drowning my sorrows. So perhaps something like that might end up happening. I'm not seeing it just yet, but that is a warning that could happen, especially with the Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands is like, I catch you with someone and now I'm depressed, or, you know, out of nowhere this happens. Yeah, they're not compromising. There's money, there's financial issues as well. I don't know what that means. All I know is that perhaps they're spending more than they were earning. There's some issue with money. 10 of Pentacles, there's money running out. And the Seven of Wands versus the Four of Cups, which means he's been trying to figure out ways to generate the income again, or to have money. Perhaps it's to be reconnected with the family, and she's stopping that. She's like, nope, we're not doing that. 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 Yeah. Queen of Wands reversed. She has a mean streak, a very big mean streak. Very big mean streak. And you want to know what's funny is I feel like she likes somebody who's kind of mean back to her, and he's not. I don't see him as a type to insult someone. I don't see him as the type to raise his voice or get mean that often. You know what it reminds me of? He reminds me a little bit of Johnny Depp, where like he's a little bit like sorry for himself and like down. And she reminds me of someone who's like very pushy. Like, she's extremely pushy, and she's going to do whatever she can to get whatever she wants. And, you know, it's not her fault that he's not saying no. That's what it feels like to me. Especially with the Three of Pentacles reversed, which means like she doesn't work very hard. She doesn't have to work very hard. She doesn't really put any effort into anything, because she knows that she can kind of just get her way. I mean, I don't think they have great sex, if that's what you're wondering, or at all. She's the type of person where if he wanted to leave, she would turn to him and be like, go ahead and get a girlfriend. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Five of Wands. For her, victory at all costs to have the status from him. So I don't give a shit. Go ahead and get a girlfriend. It doesn't bother me. She ain't going anywhere if it's her. If she has a say in this, she ain't going nowhere. She doesn't care. Like, for her, this connection isn't like, I love you, I want to be with you for all eternity. For her, it's a transaction. I stand behind that. Sorry, I stand behind it. Yeah, greedy, selfish, wanting the attention, and Knight of Wands, nothing you can do will ever stop me from chasing what I need to. I also think for her, there's a celebrity that she's obsessed with. So she has this kind of like, I don't know how to describe it to you, but like this obsessive energy where she latches herself onto something and she's going to do whatever she takes to get there. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure she was like obsessed with the royals before she got in here, right? There's a celebrity that she's literally obsessed with, and she's going to do everything in her power to get their attention. I don't know who this is, but she cannot stop. And she's not going to stop. I don't know if she's talked to this person yet. All I know is that this person is very powerful. Six of Pentacles, well, I mean, I guess power is relative. But Six of Pentacles reversed and Two of Pentacles reversed as well, which means that they're hard to get to. They're very different. Six of Pentacles reversed, which means like, the Six of Pentacles is inconsistent, so they're all over the place. That means I guess they travel a lot. The Five of Pentacles means that someone has power over them. So it could be someone's wife or, you know, something like that. The High Priestess, healing. Three of Cups, distrustworthy, moon upright, and the Sun. This person doesn't like her because they've heard things about her. They already don't like her. And that bothers her that this person doesn't like her, because she wants them to like her, and she's going to try and win them over. The world. She's not stopping until this person likes her, because this person does not like her because they know some of the things that she's done. But she's going to do everything she can to get them to like her. This person doesn't trust her. And the Three of Cups, like, you're not trustworthy. I've heard things about you. You actually said something mean. Like, for instance, this would be like if Meghan said something mean to someone's assistant, and this assistant worked part-time for this person, and they heard back, like, oh, you treat assistants like that? Fuck you. Like, this is interesting because this is one person that doesn't give a fuck and doesn't have to give a fuck because they have some form of influence or star power. So she's definitely trying to win this person over. She's not going to stop until she does. That's about the best I can do. As far as her and Harry, I mean, I guess they could technically break up, but it would only be if he forced it, because she's the type of person to be like, baby, get a girlfriend, do whatever you need to do. If you want to suck a dick, I don't care. Just get away from me. So allegedly for entertainment only. That's what I see. If you guys like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. Follow me, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite, and make sure you check out the sponsor for this video. Okay, love you guys.